it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body.
But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend, so you can't go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here.
Hey guys, it's me, Rachel. I'm here with my first horse DIY, and I'm super excited. I was thinking about this the other day because I got a saddle in on a trade, and the stirrups on it were really, really dingy, and I thought, you know what, I am going to find a way to make them look a little more decent. And I didn't have the money to go out and buy custom stirrups, and so I thought, you know, why not make these into ones that I can use? So I thought of a couple easy ways that are like pretty much each idea is like a couple dollars each. I mean, I maybe spent, because I did 3 different ideas, I maybe spent $20 on the whole thing, and I even had to buy glue and other things. So, I mean, so inexpensive. It's maybe like $5, you know, to customize a whole pair of stirrups. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead and get into the video, and I will see you guys at the end. Okay, so for our DIYs, we're going to need an old pair of stirrups, preferably ones that are metal or aluminum like these. And what we're going to do is just go ahead and take like a bristle brush, something, and just kind of scrub the outside of them, because basically all we're wanting is just a smooth surface so our stuff can stick to it. Alrighty, next what we're going to do is we're going to take a ruler, and I'm going to measure the width of mine, which are 1 inch, and I'm going to measure the length, which I'm going to measure from the top of the stirrup down to where it starts to curve, and on mine it measures 6 1/4, but I'm going to go ahead and make my template 6 1/2, just to be sure. Okay, and so our next step is we're going to make our template. I'm going to go ahead and go into Microsoft Word. If you have a Mac, use whatever Word program you have. And I'm going to go ahead and make a rectangular shape like this. And I'm just going to make it so where the inside is white, and it's just basically an outline. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to change the values on it, or basically change the size to what I measured for my stirrups. So the height, I'm going to do 6 1/2. And then for the width, I'm going to go ahead and do 1 inch. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and print this out, and this is going to be my template for my stirrup. Alright, now what we're going to do after we've print out our template, we're going to go ahead and cut it out. And this is pretty much self-explanatory. Now for this first DIY, we're going to use some dry erase tape. And I just purchased this at my local Joann's. It's made by duct tape, so just wherever you can find some. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a strip that's approximately a little bit longer than the template that we made. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my template and I'm going to put it over the duct tape, and then I'm going to go ahead and mark it out. This way we can go ahead and cut it out and have a perfect size to fit on our stirrup. Alrighty, once we have it cut out, we're going to go ahead and put it on the side of our stirrup, and we're going to make sure and smooth it out so we don't have any bumps. Alrighty, now I'm going to go ahead and take some dry erase markers that I purchased, and I'm going to go ahead and start drawing designs on here. And what is so awesome about this idea is that if you make something, if you mess up, just wipe it right off and you could start over. I just added some hearts here, didn't like it, wipe it off, and you're done. And you can add another design. Alright, so for our next DIY, we're going to take some tie-dye duct tape, because tie-dye is very in right now. And so we're going to go ahead and cut 2-inch strips. And the thing is about this specific pattern of what I have, I wanted the pattern to line up as good as I could. So I had to cut some and then throw out some. I couldn't just cut them and just add them on. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the 2-inch strips. Then once I have them cut, I'm going to go ahead and add them to the stirrup. I'm just going to wrap them around from front to back, and then I'm going to make sure that it's good and tight on there and that there are no bubbles. And once I've added one, I'm going to go ahead and add the other, and I'm going to be sure and line up the pattern. Then I'm going to just keep continuing it down, wrapping all the way down to approximately about where the stirrup starts to curve under. You can carry it all the way down if you want, but notice that the foot pad will kind of get in the way. So it's just completely up to you as where you want to end your duct tape. And then as you notice, it's done and it looks awesome.
I build my love like a castle in the sun, and when it comes down, it comes tumbling to the ground when she speaks.
Alrighty, and so for our third and final DIY, we're going to take some red duct tape, the same width as our tie-dye duct tape. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut 2-inch strips just like what we did with the tie-dye. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut a strip and I'm going to set it off here on my table. Once I have them cut out, then I'm going to go ahead and add it to the stirrup. I'm just going to be wrapping it around really tight like what we did with the tie-dye and pressing down to make sure that there are no bubbles. But what's the good thing about the red is you don't have to worry about matching a pattern, so you don't have to waste as much tape. Alrighty, and once we've covered the whole side of the stirrup, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take these little studs. This is up to you. You can use these pyramid studs like this, or you can use rhinestones. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take some glue that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and just make a little design with them. And like I said, this part is up to you. You can add rhinestones, these pyramid spots, flat backs, whatever you want to add. This is how you can make it your own. Honestly, at first when I was adding these, I was like, I don't know how this is going to look. But once I started adding them, I was like, whoa, this looks awesome. And as you can see, after we've added all of them, they look great.
My love, like a castle in the sun, and when it comes down, it comes tumbling to the ground when she speaks. It's a dangerous fantasy, sets me free. So those are a couple of DIY ideas to change up your old dingy looking stirrups. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Leave me some feedback. I'd love to hear them. If you guys decide to use any of these ideas, be sure and hit me up on Instagram. I've got all my information below, my personal one and my business one. Let me know what you guys thought. Also hit me up on Twitter. I just joined Twitter, so I would really like for you guys to follow me. We could tweet back and forth. Yeah, I mean, these were so much fun to make. I mean, it took no time at all. Super, super simple, and I can't decide which one I want to use. So yeah, that is it. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers, bleh, and I would really appreciate if you guys join the Crimson Willow family and follow me. I would really love it. So thank you guys again so much. Remember to be you because you're beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.